Good evening and welcome to Thursday night on Bad Dog Comedy TV, live on YouTube and Top Dog, Bad Dog's long-form improv competition. It's the final four, folks, so go wild in the chat for your host, Ryan Sheedy.
Welcome, everyone, to Bad Dog Comedy TV. You are watching Top Dog. Bad Dog Comedy TV is the dedicated YouTube channel of Bad Dog Comedy Theater, which is a registered charity. So if you're feeling generous, if you are Daddy Warbucks type, you can scroll down to the description and there's a link where you can make a donation and get a tax receipt. Awesome. Saving money by spending money. That is how it works. You're watching Top Dog, which is a long-form improv competition. What does that mean? That means we've been doing this for some time now. Top Dog is a 12-week, 12-team improv competition, and the winners get mentorship and a slot in our show, Duo Dynamics, on Bad Dog Comedy TV. Now, you might be saying, what's improv? I don't know what that means. Well, everything you see tonight is going to be made up on the spot. We've got some talented teams here. They're going to be doing 12 minutes of uninterrupted improv based on your suggestions. Now, I need to get some information from you, okay? I'm a huge ice cream head. I need to know what is your favorite flavor of ice cream, just to get you all warmed up. So type in the chat what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. This was a suggestion for a scene. Our improvisers would take that flavor, do some funny stuff, and then at the end, we would score it. So we would get you to type a score from 1 to 10 in the chat after watching their scenes. Now, 10 is the best score. If you saw a 10 of a scene, that means you saw it and you were like, oh my God, that made me feel, it made me laugh, it made me cry, it changed me as a person for the better. And if it was a 1, maybe you're like, that changed me for the worse. Maybe it was a 2, but I want you to vote your heart on these, okay? However, if you came here for a specific team, please support the ever-loving S out of them, okay? Because that's what we're here to do. But don't just give somebody a 1 because they're not your kid or your friend or whatever. Just vote honestly. That's all we ask. That's all we ask, people. Vote with your heart, but vote honestly. Don't be a ding-dong. All right? The golden rule. Don't be a ding-dong. Now, let's see what you got. We got some Tiger Tail. Interesting choice. Could never get past the licorice. Mint chocolate chip, salted caramel truffle, peanut butter chocolate, cotton candy with 4 Y's. 2 cookie doughs. Cookie dough, major winner in this chat. Some Rocky Road, also a classic. All right. So we would use those suggestions in our improv scenes. They would do improv, score it afterwards. And at the end of tonight, we are going to know who our top 2 moving to the finals next week are. Okay? We've got a heck of a show for you coming up right now. We've got PILLMANO and TASH. We've got Lyft and Klonk. Uber is not here today. We've got Wet Wipes. We've got I Literally Can't Stop Moving. Okay? Now, up first, PILLMANO and TASH. What I need from you, our audience, get ready in the chat. What is a piece of advice? What is a piece of advice that you've gotten, good or bad? Okay? I want you to type that in the chat right now. PILLMANO and TASH is Christine Pillman and Natasha Bromfield. They were not a duo until Top Dog made it official. We've been bringing people together. Okay, PILLMANO and TASH have performed since 2016 with Oakville Improv Company, as well as at Big City Improv Festival in Toronto. the Georgetown Little Improv Club, and Theatre on the Edge in Waterloo. They've been all over Ontario and the GTA. You can catch them on Oakville Improv's YouTube channel every other Tuesday as part of their long-form show Live and Unmuted, and on Oakville Improv's podcast, The Bigger Bang. Now, let's see what kind of advice you've got for us in the chat. Drink lots of water. Always go down the road least followed. Dream big. These are pretty inspirational. I like that. Look both ways when crossing the street. Very practical. Don't go to Metro on student discount days. It's way too busy. Super, super specific. I'm going to go with don't cheap out on tuna sandwiches. Don't cheap out on tuna sandwiches is the suggestion for PILLMANO and TASH. Give it up in your homes. Let's go.
Hey, Mum. Mum,
Yes, dear.
I'm not feeling very good, really.
Well, that's why I decided I would drive today.
I don't know how explicit you want me to be, but me tummy's hurting a bit. It's grumbling a bit, you know? It kind of feels like it's gurgling a bit.
Oh, Nigel, darling. You know I'm training to become an Uber driver, and, well, if I don't practice with someone, I won't be able to start my second act. So, if you could just, take care of your own tummy for Mummy, that would be very helpful, dear.
I think I have an emojium here somewhere. Oh, right, here's one. Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. I'm pulling over.
Mummy, I think we talked about this. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't drive for Uber. I was hoping you'd drive for Lyft.
Well, you know I've always had a preference for Uber, ever since I dated that chap from Uber. Well, the chap that owns Uber.
Yes, I remember. He was a nice chap. He was awfully nice to me most of the time, except for when he called me a dum-dum. I thought that was kind of mean, Mummy, and I don't know why you stayed with him after that.
He owned Uber. I mean, what did you expect? I didn't think that he would dump me the way that he did, though. I'm still not over it.
Oh, Mummy. I remember that day like it was yesterday. Maybe we should cut to that.
Let's.
I don't like you anymore. I think you're kind of boring to me, you know. You disappoint me at every stop. I don't want you anymore. Ready?
But Dante, we have something so special.
It's not that special, really. You know, I have special things with lots of women. I own Uber.
This is because of my son, isn't it?
Yes.
It's because of Nigel.
Yes.
Well, I told you I would take care of him. Oh.
Cut back.
You know, Mom, I heard that, and it completely escaped my mind until just now. What did you mean by take care of that?
Oh, well, darling, I meant nurture and continue to love you since now you're the only man in my life, and, well, all I have now is you and Uber. You know what? You're right. I really shouldn't drive for Uber. If the owner of Uber dumps you, you shouldn't drive for Uber. That's it. I quit.
That's right.
I'll find something else.
We don't even need the extra income, Mum. I mean, if there is one thing I've learned over the last few weeks, it's don't cheap out on tuna sandwiches, because I think that's why my tum-tum was hurting. But, you know, we could spend the money on tuna, but we could be frugal in other places. Like, for example, shoes and glasses. Do you really need to have pearl-encrusted glasses?
Well, of course I do, Nigel. Your father loved pearl-encrusted glasses. That was one of the last things he said to me on his deathbed, was, darling, Never stop wearing those pearl-encrusted glasses. Yes.
I remember. And the last thing he said to me was, don't ever let your mother stop wearing those pearl-encrusted glasses, you
Oh,
dum-dum.
it's such a way with words. Yes, I know he liked to call you dum-dum, but it was out of love. It was out of his heart. But Nigel, darling,
Yes?
I didn't realize that you had eaten those tuna sandwiches.
Yes.
Oh,
And you bought them 3 weeks ago, and they were only 59 cents then. I should have known better, Mummy. But I thought, my Mummy wouldn't lead me astray. But then it made me think back again to when you told the Uber driver that you would take care of me, and then when I asked you about it, you brushed me off, and then I forgot about it again. And then I thought about the tuna, and maybe you were trying to kill me, and then I brought it up again. I'm bringing it up again, Mother! What did you mean?
well, Nigel, it's been years since I've tried to kill you. I know we hit a couple of bumpy patches in the past where I did try to take care of you, but I'm all better now. And you know I would never hurt you again, like that time at the park.
Cut to that. Oh, look at this bush. Smells so nice. Oh, lovely. Oh,
Yes, Nigel, darling. Oh, my little boy.
Mummy, look, it's a blue jay. Come here, blue jay. Land on my hand. Mummy, what's that behind your back? It looks like you're carrying an axe, and there's no trees in this park.
Oh, well, why don't I just take care of that blue jay in your hand?
I trust you. Oh, it flew away.
Cut back.
Yes, you really didn't like that blue jay, did you?
Well, it's not like I was trying to chop off your hand, Nigel.
No, I know you'd never do that.
I didn't want the bird to hurt you. Darling, don't you see? If anybody's going to hurt you, it's going to be Mummy. Not some silly bird, not some owner of Uber, only Mummy.
Oh, Mummy, that sounds very sweet. I do love you very much. Hey, I found out some really good news yesterday at work.
What is it?
They're going to promote me to manager, but they said I have to shave off my mustache. And the process has already just begun because it's falling off and I keep having to touch it. But I put the solution on yesterday. Oh!
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 Wait a minute! You're not my son! Who are you? Oh!
It's me,
Ah!
Donna Golightly Monroe, your high school rival.
Donna Golightly Monroe? Not
That's right.
you. Well, I remember you in high school. I remember that very day we stopped being friends.
Oh, I do as well. Cut to that.
So, Donna, you know, Charles is going to ask me to the prom. He said he would.
There's no way Charles is going to invite you to the prom because I have him locked in my basement.
Cut back! Well, are you going to tell me if he ever came out of your basement? You at least owe me that courtesy.
I married that man. I married him, and then I divorced him. And then I married him again, and then I divorced him, and then I married again. We have a very fiery relationship.
Donna Golightly Monroe, why have you come here, pretending to be my son?
He hired me. You see, he told me that you've been trying to kill him since he was a young lad.
He told you that, did he?
Yes, and where did your British accent go? Do you just pretend to have that? Are you even Nigel's mother?
No, I'm not. I am Nigel's grandmother.
Oh, Mrs. Nigel-esque.
Yes,
Well,
Mrs. Nigel-esque. I go in and out of all kinds of accents. You never know who's watching.
what do you want with me? Did you know I was not Nigel?
Yes, I absolutely knew. And I came here today to tell you that my daughter has finally gotten her revenge on you for stealing Charles.
What are you talking about? Is she in this room with me? Did she poison my water?
Oh, no, 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 no. It's much more than that.
It's the tuna fish.
That's right. The tuna fish.
Why?
Don't go lightly, Monroe! I can't let my mother do this to you. Here, I have the antidote. Take it! Take it!
Oh, it looks just like the water I was drinking.
That's right!
Oh gosh, that worked fast!
That was no antidote. That was actually poison. The first water was just actually poison, but now this one was actually... Wait. This one is poison. The first water was water. This one is poison. Oh, do you see what it's like? Do you see what it's like when you have a mother that's always trying to kill someone? Where do you think I got it from?
All I wanted was to help your son, Nigel. Does that not mean anything to you? You had to kill me because you couldn't kill him? He outsmarted you. You know how dumb that makes you. Nigel the dum-dum outsmarted you.
When you put it that way, I feel absolutely dreadful.
So do
You might as well just hand that poisoned water to me. If you're going to die, I might as well die too.
I think that's a really good idea. Drink up.
Oh my goodness. So many twists and turns. Also, the Donna Golightly Monroe thing. Like, I've got a Marilyn Monroe and a Holly Golightly in my apartment. So for me, it was just like they're naming things around me. It's very eerie. I want to know what you thought of that scene. Okay, we need to score it from 1 to 10. 10 is the best, 1 is the worst. Get those numbers going in the chat. Okay, now, if you're enjoying this show, we've got lots of other things on Bad Dog Comedy TV, including a show coming up right after this one at 9. It's Theater Sports. Okay, we've got a stellar lineup tonight. Fat Al is hosting. You know, he's Juno nominated, an unbelievable comedian. Cam Algie and Kevin Whalen are playing with each other. Ayaka Kinugawa and Adonis Charlie are playing with each other. Piano Black, they're fantastic. If you love filters, if you love good improv, if you love just like feeling nice and being around sweet pals, join us at 9. Scroll down, subscribe to the channel. Heck, even hit the like button. See what happens. You might enjoy it. All right, let's see what we got for scores. We've got 5, 5, 8, 10, 10, 5, 10 for each twist, and 100 million points. That is a lot of points. Lots of 6s here, 8, 4, 3. Got some 10s as well. You know what? This is going to be a 7.3, if my math is correct, which it always is. It always is a 7.3 for Pillmano and TASH. But we've got more improv coming up. Up next, we've got Lift and Klonk. Now, Uber and Klonk is the original team, but Carley couldn't make it today. So filling in for Carley Thorne is Sam Hancock, a wonderful improviser. Sam is an actor, singer, writer, and comedian based in Toronto. After graduating from Randolph College for the Performing Arts, she went to complete the Second City Conservatory program and was a Bad Dog feature player. Awesome. Awesome. You can find her performing in the sketch troupe My Chemical Bromance or the Improv Girl Gang Hillary Duff Fan Club, which Meredith Mullen is also in. Meredith, Humber College for Comedy, Second City Conservatory graduate. Oh, I forgot to ask you for a suggestion. I forgot to ask you, what is a good place for a first date? What's a good place for a first date? I used to think that a good place for a first date was roller skating, but sometimes it just meant that people would fall a lot. And it turns out, not super great for dates if you can get hurt really badly. As I was saying, Meredith is the Second City Conservatory graduate as well. Also, a proud Nashvilleian. Yeah, falling does not equal dating. If you fall in love with somebody, that is far superior to simply falling over someone or falling head over heels, not for somebody, just falling head over heels. That's bad. That would be painful. Like, if your head actually went over your heels, there's potential for that at roller skating, hence why it's bad. Anyways, I have vamped enough. Let's see. Oh, a boat, a B-O-T-E, a rainforest cafe, butterfly. I love Butterfly Conservatory. Butterfly Conservatory is an excellent suggestion. Take it away, Lift and Klonk.
Sarah, can you hear me?
Sorry?
This thing on? Sarah,
Who's there?
Sarah,
Who's there?
your cousin. Can you see my video? Stop doing this. Sarah, I've really seriously got to.
Dylan, I see your goofy ass. Don't stop. It's a prank, Dylan. I can see your goofy ass.
Seriously, this Zoom stuff, this is crazy. Technology is really freaking me out lately.
Dylan, sidebar. Did you get a haircut?
I did. Thank you for noticing.
Okay, in a regular, normal, pretend like we're not cousins for uno momento way. You look sexy and buff with that haircut. No, I didn't mean it weird, Dylan. I didn't mean it weird. Come on.
So my mom's in the next room, so you gotta keep that stuff down low.
Bro, I'm keeping it on the down low as much as possible.
I've got my good.
Yo, I think you look incredible, which is French for incredible. I think that you could really pull any dime piece that you're wanting with that look and stuff.
Thanks. I think you look really sexy as well.
Whoa there, doggy dog. Pause down.
I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out because I have my first date ever tonight, and you live in New York City. You're super hot. You've lots of friends, and me. Well, I'm from Aurelia. I've got no friends.
Okay, Dylan. Rewind for uno momentiable. You've got one friend, moi. Thank you.
You're also funny. I should have added that also that you were funny to the list.
Stop it. You know I tried my first open mic at the Comedy Cellar last weekend.
How'd it go?
Pretty incredible. I got only one boo, and it was from a man who I don't even think saw my whole set. So I feel like that's a win. That's
totally a win. And if anything, maybe that boo was because he didn't like his beer or something.
Yeah, maybe it was at the bar actually, because they gave him a Canadian, a Molson Canadian.
Or it's Halloween's coming up soon, so possibly someone was in a Halloween costume and they were saying boo
like a ghost. So where are you taking Brielle, by the way, on the date tonight?
Well, this is pretty romantic. I was doing some research online. I'm thinking of taking her to the Butterfly Conservatory.
Dylan, are you out of your gourd right now?
Is that a bad idea?
You're taking her to the BC, the most cliche place. Women know that's where you make out with tongue only.
Seriously? It was like top rated on Google. It was like I typed in like places to take first date, and literally the first one was Butterfly Conservatory.
Yeah, it's because so many people freaking go there to wheel each other's pants off. You're gonna like totally scare her. You should have taken her so many other places, like Denny's or Harvey's or Tim Hortons After Dark, where they serve coffee with whiskey, bro. Hey, yeah, write this down, Dylan.
Coffee and whiskey, and they serve that at Denny's?
That's Tim Hortons, you bozo. Are you even listening to me? I'm spitting facts. No, Dylan. No, you gotta go. You gotta flip the narrative on her. Brielle's a sexy, saucy woman. She wants to be wined and dined.
Wined and dined. Okay, so I should bring a bottle of wine.
Well, you guys are 17, so likely no, but they sell sparkling cider at the Metro down the street.
Okay, that's just feeling a lot better. Sparkling cider.
Yeah, okay. and while you're there, maybe some macadamia nuts and some trail mix to really get her fired up.
Hold up a second. Nuts are pretty expensive, and I didn't work a lot this week.
Really? What were your hours like?
Well, I called in sick Monday to Friday, and it's Saturday today, so I actually didn't work at all.
Dylan, are you sick?
No, I just freaking hate my job. I don't want to work at the mall kiosk anymore.
Dude, I told you to start applying. I gave you my LinkedIn.
Okay, but I was wondering if you were serious saying that I can move to New York next year. I gotta get out of this small town. I can't take it anymore.
What's wrong with Aurelia? Looks like you got everything you need there.
Everything? Yeah, right. Maybe fields and my grandmother's house and the butterfly conservatory. But besides that, that's it.
Well, I mean, you can move to New York when you turn 18, but I don't know how Auntie Kathy's going to feel about that. And by the way, you're going to have to pay rent. I'm not made of money.
Totally. Well,
but I did make $50 at the Comedy Cellar the other night, so I guess I can help out for a while, but don't be counting on it, Dylan.
Hey, this is a crazy idea, but did you ever think about doing your comedy like online?
Shut the bleep up. Just shut the bleep up.
I know it's crazy. It's a crazy idea thinking that you could watch comedy online. But
Dylan, are you freaking out of your sack right now?
I can be your agent. Okay, picture this.
Okay.
So we start a YouTube channel.
Oh my god, I already know a good name.
Okay, what's the name?
Born Besties, because we're cousins and we were born that way, but we've chosen to be besties.
Totally.
Okay.
Well, maybe that could be a working title, but I like where you're heading.
Okay.
And so we'll get a bunch of our friends, well, your friends, who love comedy, and then we'll post it online for people to watch, and we'll charge like, I don't know if this is insane, $85 a ticket.
$85 for the link and $95 for the link and a selfie.
That's an amazing idea. I love that idea.
Dylan, I don't know if I could do this for sure. I mean, I'm fine just talking to you or doing a couple of my gags down at the cell, but on YouTube for everybody and their mom to see, it's like, bro, what?
Well, it's really funny because, and I've never told you this before, but
just tell me right now, please.
When you were younger and you lived in Aurelia before you moved away.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one Christmas we spent up at Pine Ridge Cabins?
Yeah, I do.
So you were there, Uncle Louie was there, and Grandma was there, and
before she passed.
Before she passed.
May she rest in peace forever.
And they put on that song, Chestnuts Roasting Under a Fire. And you sang, and after you sang, you did this set, and you laid in front of the fire, and you opened your legs, and you were like, you pretended that the chestnuts were your nuts.
Yeah.
Everybody was laughing at you,
and Grandma went into cardiac arrest,
yeah. But we were all we knew you would make it one day, and then you moved to New York, and you became this intern at this magazine, and I'm just really impressed by you.
Dylan, that's like, I swear to God, the nicest thing you've ever said to me, besides that one time you asked me where I got my jeans and I told you Zara. That's like,
you're really your ass.
My ass cheeks
look amazing.
They looked really round in that. But look, I don't know. I mean, yeah, comedy is kind of my thing, my calling, but I don't know. It's like, is there any money in that? You know, how am I going to support a family, a baby one day? Not that I'm pregnant. I'm just saying one day. I don't know.
I think that's the biggest thing about life is I'm realizing is you, and how I'm feeling about this date tonight is like, you really kind of just got to dive in head first, you know? No excuses anymore, no regrets, no remorse, just you and the opportunities.
And you and Brielle diving tongue first into each other's gag reflexes, experiencing the weight of a butterfly, gliding across your alabaster skin as you experience what it's like to be a youth in love. And that's beautiful. You know, Dylan, did I ever tell you about my first kiss with Randy McElvoy behind the old school bus?
No? Please tell me now.
It was nasty as hell. But Randy had something that I've never seen in another man since. And that's a big old pair of gonads. I mean spiritually, not physically. But that guy just said, take me as I am or watch me as I go. And I said, Randy, I do.
It's an amazing story.
Thank you so much, Dolan.
He had super big dick energy.
Yeah, except for I was underage, so just like metaphorically,
Right.
like energy.
Completely.
But I want you to be Randy, tonight. And I want you to go up to Brielle and say, I'm Dylan. WTF does it matter if I've got stinky pits? If I've got a chest hairier than the Sahara Desert is dry. But I'm a man, damn it. And my mom makes my bed for me.
No, she
And
doesn't
my
anymore.
mom-
She doesn't
She does?
anymore.
Oh my god.
Strange and beautiful and heartwarming. We need to know what you think of those two goofy ass cousins. Was that scene a 10? Was it a 1? Was it somewhere in between? Type your scores in the chat. Now, you may have noticed that those two were both alumna of the Bad Dog Featured Players, which is a program that Bad Dog has run before for emerging improvisers. We also do classes. A lot of people in Top Dog have met that way, and that's how they continue to improvise. But if you think this looks like fun, that's because it really is. It will change your life. That is a Ryan Sheedy guarantee. Improv will change your life. Go to baddogtheater.com/education if you want to check it out. There's all sorts of classes. We just released a bunch of in-person improv classes too, if that's your thing. So come on by, check it out. Let's zip, let's zap, let's zop together. That's the improv live, laugh, love, isn't it? Anyways, let's see what scores you got. Let's see what scores you got for Lift and Klonk. 8.5, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 5, 10, 4 10s in a row. Whoo-wee. 6, 10, 10, 8, 10. All right. Well, it looks like this one is going to have to be a solid 7.3. All right. That's 7.3 here for Lift and Klonk. Okay. Up next, we've got another team. Who could have guessed? It's Wet Wipes, all right? For them, they want anything that's not an adjective, okay? A noun, perhaps. A person, a place, a thing, an object, something of great importance. A noun, okay? Now, Wet Wipes is Glenys Marshall and Sarah Bennett, phenomenal improvisers. Wet Wipes is a whimsical and tactical dream team dripping with childlike wonder. Wet Wipes was brought together while performing at Next Act Festival in 2019, and they have been insufferable ever since. Their notable appearances include improvising together at the Making Box in Guelph. Shout out to the Making Box, they are wonderful. The Social Capital Theatre and Bad Dog Theater. Shout out to SoCap as well. I didn't say this earlier, but you can catch Sam and Meredith 8 p.m. at SoCap, Broadview and Danforth for Beer Comedy on Saturday. In person. Fancy that. In-person comedy. Anyways, back to Wet Wipes. We want to give them something wonderful. That's a noun. What are they gonna improvise about? A cow. Italians. Elliptical. Headphones. Doubt. That is nebulous. Infinite jacket. Toenail. Skiing. Ooh. I love skiing. I'm from out west. You really got me with that one, E. Ray Johnston. All right, with this set inspired somehow by skiing, Wet Wipes. Give the internet what they came for.
So when I was little, I had a pair of cross-country skis that had little ladybugs on them. They were very little because so was I. And I just found out literally today that my dad really hated them because he has a general dislike for ladybugs. He thinks they're gross, and he fought against getting me those skis.
So did he throw them out?
No, I kept them until I outgrew them. But
that reminds me, my dad is always like commenting on like how I should throw things out. Like he never like throws things out. He'll just say like, "You still have that shirt."
That reminds me, I just found my old Peekapoo collection. Do you remember Peekapoos?
No.
They were in little plastic balls in vending machines, and the girls at my school would wear them in a giant morphed orb and a lanyard around their neck. There'd just be so many.
That reminds me, I had a collection of like the fake Pokemon cards. I just love that like you could see they were so fake. Like I don't even know if this is like a universal experience, but like at the dollar store near my house in Grimsby, Ontario, they sold these like off what do you call it again?
Just knockoff.
Knockoff. Yeah. Knockoff Pokemon cards.
I used to take my brother's Yu-Gi-Oh cards, that reminds me, and organize them by who was the hottest.
We've seen. So, I was thinking Squirtle or Charizard. Which would you kiss? Which would you smooch?
That's a really interesting question.
I know my answer. I don't even have to think about it.
Okay, we'll say it on 3.
1,
2, 3. Charizard. Okay.
Charizard. I said that. We both said the same thing.
Okay, Jordan. This is like exactly what I'm talking about, because Charizard would take care of you.
He just would take care of you. He's fiery. Yeah. He's got the fire in him already.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. I love how I can talk about this with you, and I'm happy I'm just happy we stayed in the cabin while Mom and Dad go skiing.
Yeah.
I hate that. Okay, new one. This is a bat.
Okay, yeah, bat one.
Yeah, it's a bat.
Yeah.
And then this one is Leopold II.
Oh, that's such a hard choice.
Yeah. See, like these aren't even like Pokemon now.
Like Leopold II, if only I was like 15 years older, you know?
I know. Man, everything is just so attractive to me. I'm just so enthralled by everything. I just want to kiss everything. I just want to hug everything. I love being 14. Yeah. Well, sorry.
14 and 9. You know, people say like, "Oh, wow, that's a huge age difference."
It's not.
We're like, yeah, but we both find Pokemon hot. So
well, we both find not just Pokemon,
but like that lamp.
Just the lamp over there. IKEA.
Those ski boots.
Gooseneck lamp. Do you see that gooseneck lamp over there?
I do. I'm looking at the neck. Why would they put neck in the name of something if they didn't want people to be attracted?
My dad's always trying to get me to throw out my globe lamp. I have a lamp shaped like a globe, and he's always trying to get me to throw it out. He's always like, he's like, there's not that globe doesn't even have Africa on it.
That's really hot of him.
That's yeah. I know. Whoa. Wait, whoa.
The blackbird flies over the wind.
Oh.
The blackbird flies over the wind.
Oh, yeah. You know, I haven't checked. I haven't checked my email, so like maybe I just don't know the code yet. But I'm sure that I can pull up Gmail. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Because like they emailed us the codes like earlier this week.
No, for sure. Take your time. Do you mind if I light up?
Yeah. Oh no, I got do your thing. I just gotta scroll through my.
Right.
I'm getting so many emails from like my old boss.
Sorry, yeah.
He still thinks I work there. I'm like,
So
I
think I'm being followed. So if you could just expedite, just make sure that's the right. Okay.
I'm just going. Oh my god, I have to respond. So like, I missed my shift of work yesterday. I work at my school. Not to brag, I work at my university. I mostly work in student success. But like this person.
Sorry, is this the code? Is
no,
the school thing the code? Because that's
oh my god,
lot.
right, the code. I'm so sorry. No, sorry. I'm just trying to like make sure like I know what I'm doing. Okay.
There's listen, bub. There's a guy in there that I really need to see about a certain Mrs. West. So if you could get me in there as soon as possible.
Mrs. West.
Yeah.
I totally understand what you mean. I just have to like confirm you're the right person, so I just have to keep going through my email just to see if I can find your name. What's your name? What are your name and pronouns? Your name and pronouns?
I think like the whole point of the code is so I don't have to I mean like my pronouns are she, her.
Okay, cool.
But I mean it's like I'm pretty sure the whole point of the code is so I don't have to identify myself up front. So
okay,
are you new? Are you new to Club Chat Noir?
Yes. Well, with my other job at the university, it doesn't make the bank as much. So
Yeah.
it's like it's just this. Well, like how am I supposed to like know like what your email is? Is your email okay? So I'll read out a couple emails.
Okay.
I'll read out a couple emails.
You know what? I'm just gonna go down that alley and let somebody kill me.
You're gonna. Okay.
Yeah.
New scene.
Yeah.
New scene. Honey. So now that the kids are gone, it's just us. I just wanted to talk to you about like the way you've been like commenting lately.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't want to stress you out.
Oh my god.
Are
you serious? Are you kidding me?
I don't want to make you upset.
The way that I comment.
Just sometimes
on
you get
things.
really mad. You just over.
God.
Okay, I haven't even given.
Just like your mother.
Okay.
You are just like her.
Okay, what my mom is someone I love very much. So that is actually sort of a compliment.
Wow.
And, okay, I'm not gonna do this with you. I just want to say,
mommy.
yes, I love your. Yes, okay. Maybe it sounds dumb, but yes, I love my mommy.
This
is
feels like an attack on me and my parenting skills just because I take them to the dentist like often.
You take them to the dentist every day. They don't need
cool.
No, they don't have to.
Cool,
they don't have to go to the dentist. Our kids have had braces. They've had it all done. Sally doesn't even have an overbite, and you made a point of giving her special braces that help overbites. They don't need to go to the dentist.
Because I don't want our daughter to be an uggo.
She doesn't have any issues.
Roger Rabbit.
We haven't. They're fine. We don't need. Look, you can take them. We can compromise. We can compromise.
Oh yeah?
Take them to the dentist once a week. Just please not every day. They don't need to go every day. They don't need to go every day to the dentist. That's crazy. That's crazy.
In front of my eyes right now?
Yeah,
we're not compatible parents.
You know what?
Why don't you just say it? Just
Great.
use that little mouth, that perfect little mouth that I made sure you have, and say what you mean.
I've been sleeping with the dentist.
I'm just realizing a lot about my life because I went to the dentist more than I should. What was my mom doing at the dentist? I don't know. Anyways, it's not about me. I'm just going to stew on that while you rate that scene. Okay? Was that scene a 10? Was it a 1 because you realized some hard things about your life? Was it anywhere in between? Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat what you thought Wet Wipes set was. Okay? Now, I'm going to remind anybody, for any of the people who joined us like midstream, you're watching Top Dog on Bad Dog Comedy TV, which is the dedicated YouTube channel of Bad Dog Comedy Theater. We are a registered charity. If you're enjoying what you see and you want to give back, you want to contribute, you want to drop us $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, in the description, there's a link to donate. You get a tax-deductible receipt. If not, you can still help us out if you don't have the means. You can click that like button. You can subscribe. Heck, you can even click the bell next to another show that you think looks cool, and you'll get notified later. It's awesome. Technology is a wonder, you know? Let's see what we've got in this chat for Wet Wipes. And that scene where the blackbird flies over. Some secret codes. 10, 10, 7, 10, 10, 3, 8, 10, 2, 5, 7, 5, 2. All right. After some quick math, that is a 7. That's a 7. All right, that's a 7 for Wet Wipes. I'm going to write that down. Solid score, solid scene. We've got one more set to go. Up next, last but not least, is I Literally Can't Stop Moving. Tristen Watts and Puneet Bajwa. They want a word. They want a word. Any word. The freedom that you have right now is immense. Type any word in the chat. All right? Type any word in the chat. Tristen Watts and Puneet Bajwa are I Literally Can't Stop Moving. The duo met in a Bad Dog class, baddog.com, baddogtheater.com/education, and they are in a Bad Dog studio class, or they were at the time when they wrote this bio. Puneet has trained and performed with Torch Theater. Shout out to Torch Theater. Tristen has performed with Improv College's house team, Catmead, and is currently performing with Tiny Dinos. Shout out to Vinny Francois of Improv College. They are eager, enthusiastic, and excited to play together, both in Top Dog and elsewhere. Isn't that sweet? All right. Oh, we got some extra scores here at the end. We got an extra 10. We'll figure it out later. It'll all come out in the wash, okay? Freedom, watermelon, lovely, seagull, majestic, spoon, nose, fantabulous, svelte, svelte. Ooh, I love that. Svelte. It's like a smooth talker, like a man who wears suede shoes is svelte. I'm gonna take svelte. Thank you, Brian Marshall. Coming up with a set around svelte. I Literally Can't Stop Moving. Enjoy.
Hey.
Hello.
I have a request to make.
Request.
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I have a very important request to make.
What is your request, Elizabeth? What do you need?
I want to grow up to be like you.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth.
Yes,
You
Mr.
can't be like me. It's not that.
Is it because I'm poor?
No, although my family is very wealthy, so obviously, we are just better as people.
Is it because I am not as smart as you are?
No, although I would say that I'm a genius. It is simply because, I am better than all people.
Is it because I broke your flower vase?
Elizabeth! You broke my flower vase?
I was just giving examples.
No, did you break my flower vase? This is a serious question, no?
I wouldn't call it breaking per se because the intent behind it wasn't breaking.
Elizabeth, no. This means you can be like me. Okay, when I was a kid, I would go around with a baseball bat and I would hit all the cars and all the mailboxes. Okay, and I would go and I would pop all the tires and smash the windows. And you could do this too. Okay, to have people view you as good, you just have to do very, very evil things.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes, Elizabeth.
Are you telling me that being a criminal could actually be cool?
Yes, that is what I'm saying, okay? I'm saying the next time you walk into a 7-Eleven, you mind your own business, you see this pack of cigarettes here and you just slip it in. Not because you smoke. Hell, you'll throw them in the garbage when you leave. But because it makes you feel powerful. And it makes you feel strong.
I have a gift for you, Mr. Phillip.
Oh, what is it, Elizabeth? What is it?
You taught me a really good lesson right now, so I'm giving you your Rolex back. I stole it last week.
I am so proud of you. You can keep it because it's not a real Rolex. I use it to scam people at the bar.
Oh my god, I found the best mentor ever!
All right. Elizabeth.
Yes, Mr. Phillips.
Are you ready for your first B&E?
Wait, I do have a request. I've had this
Yes.
I've had this dream since I was, 4, 5, 7, whenever people can remember things.
Yes.
I've had this dream to pull off a crime and then tell the police that the crime has happened.
I love that. You know what? I can take it a step further, okay? I want to mentor you. You want to be mentored by me. Why don't we do something bad? And then when we do something bad, why don't we blame your parents? They can take the fall. They can go down. And me and you, we can leave with all that sweet cash.
But they're not cool. Why do we have to send them to jail? They're cool.
Elizabeth, if you want to be cool, if you want to be like moi, you can't have parents outside of prison. Don't you want to be successful? Don't you want to be smart? Don't you want to be rich?
Yeah. May I ask you a question before I answer that?
Yes, Elizabeth.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you happy?
Yes! I am so happy! I really made all of the people who raised me on the streets proud. I'm a teacher. This is fulfilling. The paychecks cover my rent.
Yeah, I just realized something. I'm gonna be my own person, just so you know. I don't want to be like...
Oh my god, that is so disappointing! Dude.
Bro.
Brah.
I found something so sweet. So sweet.
Yeah. Tell me what you found.
Dad left his car keys behind before he went to LA for a week.
Yeah. You know what that means tonight? You know what we're gonna do?
Yeah. What are we going to do?
We're gonna pop some Bud Light. We're gonna shotgun them. We're gonna go to a party and we're gonna roll up. We're gonna dress all fancy and we're gonna be like, hey.
I like that.
Yeah, and we'll approach the ladies and we'll be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm peeking right now. You in it?
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I had a different idea.
What do you want to do? Tell me about it. Tell me about it, cool Kyle.
Okay, so I think we're gonna dress up really cool, like in a plaid shirt and a sweater vest.
Oh, classy as heck.
Yeah, and then carry a backpack full of books
Yes.
and stationery and roll
Yo.
up to the library in our sweet ride.
Yo, yeah, pack it up, we roll up to the library, and then we get in the library, and we go to the history section. We're like, oh, William Shakespeare, am I going to read this? Nope! And yank out the pages and roll some J's and get lunch.
Oh, you know what?
What? Cool, Kyle? That's cool with a K, by the way.
Yeah. But I go by a C, so I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but that's fine.
That's fine. It's not the point of the conversation. That's conversation with a K.
Drifting away, but listen to me. I don't know.
I'm listening.
I'm not as cool as you are. I'm a nerd.
Whoa. Don't say that about yourself. Don't have self-doubts, man. Why do you think I chill with you?
Because my dad has a Lamborghini?
Your dad has a Lamborghini? Oh my god. No. I don't even care about that.
Oh.
Cool Kyle. I want to be like you. Yeah.
You want to go to the library?
I want to be like you, man. You're smart. Okay? You're genuine. You don't put on no fake faces for anyone. I'm sick of the fakers, sick of the haters.
But
you know what?
You're so popular. Why would you want to be like me?
Who wants to?
Chess club. Nobody has friends in the chess club.
Do you know how complex chess is? Who wants to be popular? Popular just means that people want to chill with you because they think you're a good time. I chill with you because you're a good guy. And that's guy with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am definitely a good guy. So it's not for the Lamborghini at all.
No, but if you let me drive tonight, that would be a hollow. I'd roll up to the library and be like, yo, we're about to make some noise.
That's gonna be so cool. That is gonna. And after we're done with the library, can we maybe pick up some litter?
Yeah, we
From the
can.
college streets?
Wait, pick up some litter for what?
From the college streets, clean it up?
Whoa. Are you saying that coolness in the next generation isn't going to be about not caring, but caring with a K?
No, it's still a C, but we'll work on that. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm so proud of you.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Can we make posts about things that are going on and educate our peers?
Oh, this is the best duo. You've got the marketing skills because you are popular. You know what? Here's the keys. Drive us, man.
You know, if you met a Kyle with a C, you might think you're about to meet a real bro-y person. But it turns out that was a real heartwarming after-school special type deal. Picking up litter, educating their peers. What else could you ask for? You know? I'm going to ask you to score that scene. 1 to 10 in the chat. You know the drill. Type it in there. Let's give I Literally Can't Stop Moving some scores for that scene, okay? And if you're enjoying this, please stick around. We've got another show, Theater Sports, at 9 p.m. on the channel. So scroll down, like, subscribe, check out our classes if you like. All of the things. But yeah, there's lots of other great shows on the channel. Duo Dynamics, where people do improv sets much like this. We've got The Oval, which is an improvised parody of The Circle. We've got The Fandom Show. There's all sorts of stuff. Whatever you like, it's probably there. And if it's not, take a class. Maybe you can make a show about it. Who knows? The world is your oyster. Improv will change your life. Once again, just putting it out there. Let's see what we got scores-wise. We got a 10, 10, 10, 4, 10, 6, 2, 3, 10, 10, 10. It's lots of 10s, but they're all from Rahul. Please stop spamming 10s, says this Lachina. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Wonderful. Okay, we've got a lot of 10s from the same person, so it seems deceptive. I think I'll average out that one 10, this other 10, and then the rest of the scores, and we are looking at a 7. We are looking at a 7. Rahul definitely loved the performance, though, and I'm going to correct Wet Wipes' score because there's some late 10s, so they're up to a 7.5. That is a 7 for I literally can't stop moving, which means we have a tie. I looked at the old scores, and PILLMANO and TASH was slightly ahead. We wanted to go clean slate tonight, but what that means is that based on tonight's scores, we have Wet Wipes and PILLMANO and TASH going to the semi-finals next week. So please give it up for them. Give it up for all of our performers tonight. Christine Pillman, Natasha Bromfield, Meredith Mullen, Sam Hancock. We've got Glenys Marshall, Sarah Bennett, Tristen Watts, Puneet Bajwa, Seann Murray in the freaking booth, the wizard on the tech. Thank you so much. My name is Ryan Sheedy. This is Bad Dog Comedy TV. Please tune in next week, 7 p.m., October 14th, for the finale, where we finally crown top dogs. Have a good night, everybody. We love you.
Ooh.